Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Mag. So Newcastle United took on Liverpool at Anfield today, 12:30 kickoff, and of course Newcastle went into the game, looking for at least a draw. And I've got to say, we played really well in the game. We put out a pretty good side, albeit that quite a few players were missing, in the fact that there was 7 of the first team, going to be out with injuries. Matt Ritchie out with an injury, St Maxime out with an injury, Sean Longstaff as well picking up that ankle injury before the game in training. And with all that being said, Newcastle still put in an absolutely fantastic performance against probably one of the most dominant teams at the moment, with the way Liverpool's been playing over the past few years. Liverpool's been doing really well. They won the Champions League, like I said in the match preview, against Tottenham last season. This season they've been 4 straight wins in a row, and of course today they were looking for their, I believe it was their 14th win. Their 14th league win today, and they did it, they got it, but they probably shouldn't have got it. It should have been probably a draw in this game, because Newcastle absolutely dominated, like I said. Joshua Williams just played absolutely sensational, of course, cutting inside. He got that absolutely brilliant goal past Adrian, and Trent Alexander-Arnold couldn't stop him with that nice little fancy move that Joshua Williams pulled off to get the shot on goal and to get that goal as well. And we played similar to the way we did against Tottenham this season. We just defended, kept it tight at the back. We had 19.8% possession in the Tottenham game when we won 1-0. When the game ended today, we had 24.4% possession at Anfield. That is really good. That means that, what Bruce is doing on the training ground is starting to come into effect. It's starting to work, and it proved it by the way we played against Liverpool today. It was unlucky that we came away from the game 3-1 down, and losing the game by 3 goals. But if you look at the goals, look at the way the goals went in, they weren't spectacular. I wouldn't say that, Liverpool were miles ahead of what we were today. We played really well in that game, and it was only a couple of little errors here and there. Mealcraft just getting caught a little bit off by Robertson breaking inside to get Mane that goal, which got them back to 1-1. Then, of course, you look at the other Mane goal, again, another complete fluke to go into the back of the net. He was looking for that ball to take the bounce like it did from get it into an open goal. And then, of course, you look at Mo Salah's goal. Mo Salah's goal was not the best neither, but at the end of the day, Liverpool did well in the game. I'm not going to down them, I'm not going to say that they were a bad team. I'm not going to say that Newcastle played bad today neither. We played really well in the game. Liverpool played really well in the game. Unfortunately, Liverpool just got a little bit few more bounces in their direction, and helped them a little bit more than it did for us today. But I'm looking forward to playing them at St James's Park later on in the season. It's going to be an absolute fantastic game, and I've got to say, it's not as one-sided this game today as I thought it would have been. I thought we played really well. Joshua Williams did excellent to get that goal and the way he got the goal, and Miggy Almiron as well. One of the standout moments from him, where he took the ball in our own half, I think it was the first half he did it, and he took it from our own goal area and literally got over the halfway line in literally seconds. He beat off Robertson, Van Dijk, and Fabinho as well. So that just proves how good of a player Miggy Almiron is. But today, we can feel a little bit hard done by that we didn't get that draw, or we didn't at least get the win in the game, if we're leading the game for quite some time as well. I think we led it for like 20 minutes, so Bruce can feel very hard done by that. Another thing that I want to bring up as well about this game was when Liverpool got the equaliser. I didn't like the way that Jurgen Klopp and his staff reacted towards the Newcastle bench. That is well and truly out of line you know, gesturing towards the Newcastle bench like, yeah, get in, we got the goal. You know, you don't need to do that. You're a professional manager. You know, you should be above that sort of mentality. You know, there's a lot of kids out there that look up to you as idols. You know, you've got to be above that mentality. You know, you've got to be above it. And I thought, you know, Jurgen Klopp let his team down by doing them sort of actions, along with his coaching staff, the way they reacted today. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, this has been your match review for Newcastle versus Liverpool, or Liverpool versus Newcastle. 3-1 down at Anfield. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, the lads.